Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's video, we will be doing the after the pen of my DIY bullet journal for the 4th week of October. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Alright, so like I like to do, I'm going to start out the video with the meals that I've had for this week. And then once I'm done with that, then we'll go over the after the pen. And because I just love this little beauty so much, we'll also do just a quick flip through of this so far. So I'll see you guys in just a bit. Hey guys, lunch for today, October 19th, Monday, is some rice, a hot dog, and then some green bean Japanese curry that I made in my Itaki Shibuki. It's actually really simple. If you're interested, the process is going to be up on my channel. I definitely won't eat all of that, but I wanted something to supplement my rice and hot dog for lunch, and that's lunch for today. Okay guys, so this is lunch for today. I had this container from yesterday, and so I just poured it in here. It's actually easier to eat out of something like this than straight out of the pot, although you certainly could. So I'm having this for lunch, and then I have one of these strawberry rhubarb noosas for later on today. I forgot to film it well, I didn't forget. I didn't film breakfast because all I had was a coffee, same as breakfast yesterday. And generally that's what I try to do. I try to drink a coffee throughout the morning, and then water, and then just have lunch. If I need to, I could have always eaten this, or if I'm home, I can have a piece of fruit. But that's lunch for today. Hey guys, breakfast for today, October 21st, Wednesday, is a bit deluxe for me. Usually I've just been having some coffee, but I woke up hungry. Plus I found out at 7:45 that I had to sit in an 8 o'clock meeting for someone else, and so I've got a big cup of coffee. We have the same kind of whipped cream canister that they have at Starbucks, the kind that you can make fresh whipped cream, and why not? And then this I actually purchased on Monday, and I just put in the microwave for 20 seconds to reheat it, because you guys know me, I don't want to waste food. So that's breakfast for today. I'll see you guys at lunch. Lunch for today, Wednesday, October 21st. That's actually leftovers from yesterday's lunch. So that's the, what did I call it? Gochujang, creamy gochujang ramen. And then there was rice in that container, so that's what's in that. Because it's all mushy, I added some french fried onions. This is half of a chicken patty sandwich that I had for dinner last night. My mom picked up chicken patties from Costco, so we just had that for dinner. And then there are 3 cuties. That's actually to get me through the rest of the day, because after lunch I've got a series of meetings. But that's today's lunch, October 21st. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today, Thursday, October 22nd. That's just 3 ravioli that I had left over from dinner last night. I believe it's a sweet potato ravioli from Costco, and my mom had sauteed some mushrooms and had made a white sauce, and so that's what you see there. This is also leftovers from last night. It's cucumber, tomato, and onion salad. I just added some additional dill to it because I really like dill. And then this is just some buttered bread. For breakfast, I just had a cup of coffee, so I didn't film that. And that's lunch for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, lunch for today, Friday, October 23rd, is a chicken salad sandwich. I grilled the bun because the bun was a bit old, just to make it taste better, honestly. And I put sriracha on the chicken salad. I made the chicken salad with Costco canned chicken and a leftover piece of chicken from Popeyes that we had for dinner last night. I mixed the two because I like the 2 different textures. I also have some dill pickles and some barbecue chips. For breakfast, I just had a cup of coffee. That's lunch for today, Friday the 23rd of October. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Alrighty, so it is currently Sunday the 25th, I will be writing this later on this evening. I cannot remember what I ate for lunch on Thursday. Generally speaking, I'm just having coffee for breakfast, so that was easy to remember. And I don't upload or insert the footage of my meals until I filmed, so I won't even know what that is until I do the editing. So yeah, that's why that's blank. I actually really liked this. I thought this was plenty of space. And I think for the last week of October, I will be doing something very similar. So this one was definitely a win. Going back to the beginning, because you know, I love this little book here. Andy and I have come to the realization that doing 8, 9 plus chapters a week is really difficult, since we both also work and the chapters are getting longer, and just I listen to them audio, but because I'm more familiar with books 1 through 3 and less with the remaining books, I find myself paying attention a little bit more, and so I can't really listen, at least for me, while I'm at work, and that's how I'm handling it in the first few books. And so we're going to be breaking it down into 5 chapters a week. This week we needed to get to chapter 21, so I do need to send her my thoughts on that. And so I will need to figure out how to segment this out. Again, I'm still going to be tracking how we are finishing this up. We are not going to be able to finish the book this month, but I mean, we are doing a buddy read because we enjoy just sharing each other's thoughts as well as the books that we're reading. And so I'm not going to make this something that's a chore or a job or something that adds to my stress levels. This is supposed to be the opposite of what that's supposed to do. This again, I will be writing in next week. I am behind on my word of the day, but I will be using my journaling to fill those in. Because I've come in on the evening and journaled, but then I didn't go back and did the word of the day, but I certainly can do that. So that's not going to be problematic, and this will be up to date by the end of today. Again, I did this all in one evening, thinking about a whole bunch of things that I wanted to do, and then I haven't actually looked at this again, and I probably, to be honest, will not look at this again until I am going into November. Because really, for me, the way that a brain dump is, this isn't a working to-do list. This is really, all right, I'm going to designate some time and I'm going to just really think about certain things. I want to think about some video ideas for this channel. I want to think of video ideas for the next channel. And then where that becomes useful to me is, okay, at the end of the month, I'm probably going to come in here and check off things that may have already been completed. Then I'll also see, all right, so what of this is actually doable? What of this am I still interested in? And I can make a to-do list in November and then have a separate brain dump. And I actually don't like this phrasing because, I don't know, brain dump to me just sounds like a place where it's just random throughout the week or the month or however you're setting up for you. For me, this was very intentional, and it was intentional in the spacing because I gave myself a certain amount of time, and I just thought, okay, do this and this and this and this and this. This hasn't been an ongoing working list, so I may need to think about changing that name up. I don't know. I don't know why that's bothering me all of a sudden, but it is. This was week 1. Again, this was a buddy read, and that's why this is the only week that has this. Of all of the weeks so far, I think this one, visually, I think it's really appealing, but it didn't have a lot of journaling space. And I find that I like having a little bit more than this here. But I find that this is just a little bit too much. So I think with this sort of dashboard layout, that gives me the perfect amount of journaling where I do have quite a bit of space there, so I can really flesh out some things if I want to, but not so much that eventually I'm either going to start writing pretty big or I'm just going to be writing bubbles because I have nothing else to say, but I love seeing writing on a page. So, yeah. And then the week gets away from me. I'm pretty sure that's nothing new to you guys and something that you guys also contend with. But I had planned to do a lot of this stuff before. But at the end of the workday, even on the days that I work from home, you would think it would just be easy enough to just clear my desk, because I also work here, and just film a video, film a doodle video or a banner video, or setting up all of these pages back here. But I find that there are some days that are just super taxing, and that day for this past week was Wednesday. And then the rest of the week, it was really just trying to stay on top of just focus as much as you can at work and just get through the work that you have to do, keep on task, keep focused, and at the end of the day, you can just sort of crash. And what I would generally do is take like a 45-minute nap, because mentally I was just exhausted, and it was just more about turmoil that's happening. And yeah, so I find that I have lots of ideas on what I want to do. There's lots of things I want to do, but things are not getting done as quickly as I'd like them to. And honestly, if they happen, they happen. And I know that's a really bad mentality to have, especially as a content creator, but ultimately, this channel is a place for me to document my journey and to sort of share my own creativity and chaos, I guess. What I don't want this to be is adding another layer of stress to my life. So, if I can find both the passion and the energy, because sometimes I have the energy, but I'm just not feeling like making a video. Sometimes I am really feeling like making a video, but I don't have the energy levels for that. And until those two things meet, I'm not going to put content on my channel, just because you guys are so amazing on following me on this journey that I don't want to put something that's just sort of, I'm half into. And again, I don't put content on that I don't believe in, but again, if that passion isn't there and the energy isn't there, you're going to hear it, because you don't see me while I'm planning. That might make a little bit of a difference if you could see that I am just mentally exhausted. But no, I want to make sure that I align those two things, and really that's where it becomes difficult for me. And so I may need to do more bulk filming on the weekends, but I find that even my weekends, I'm trying to catch up on things that I haven't been able to do during the week. It's been a really weird year. I'm sure you guys have felt the same. Anyway, it's a bit chatty at the end. It generally gets there when I start thinking about things. But I'd love to know what you guys think. And of the dashboard, the horizontal, I don't even know what you'd call this. Do you have a favorite layout? I know from a design perspective, I like them all. I love seeing the paper and the washi and all of the different elements. But from a functional standpoint, I think this is the one that's working for me the best so far. But I'm going to switch it up every once and again, just because I get bored really quickly. All right, guys, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.